Welcome back, students. Now our next topic, that is reproductive phase of life in humans. This phase starts at the age of adolescence, right, in both male and female. In female, this starts at 10 to 12 years of age, and it generally lasts till 45 to 50 years, right. In females, the ova begins to mature. One ovum is produced alternatively in each ovaries, right. It is released from ovaries alternative month. One ovum is released, and this ovum, it is released for about 28 to 30 days. Each 28 to 30 days one ovum is released alternatively in the ovaries. Now this ovum, it gets matured, and it is uh, reaching the uterus, where the wall of uterus will be thickened, and it will be waiting for fertilization by sperms. But if fertilization will not take place, right, if it is fertilized, it will be developed, and it will result into the embryo, zygote formation, then embryo, then fetus, which we have learned in last chapter. That is, this results in pregnancy. But if this ovum will not get fertilized, then what happens is, this thickened lining of the uterus, it will be shed off, it will be flown off along with the blood vessels, and this egg which is released, which is matured, it will also get released, shed off along with the blood vessels. This is known as menstruation. So menstruation is the cycle that takes place in female every 28 to 30 days. When this starts the first time at the age of puberty, when this menstruation cycle starts, that time is known as menarche. And when it stops, that is when it takes for place for the last time, that time is known as menopause, when this menstruation cycle stops. So that is known as menopause, and it takes place at the age of 45 to 50. Okay, so this was about the reproductive phase in humans, in females. Right, now how is a sex of a baby determined, whether it is a boy or a girl? Now it is determined through the chromosomes, right. There are thread like structures called chromosomes. They are present in the nucleus, right. They are present in the nucleus. Now the ovum, or you can say sperms, they both have nucleus, and there are chromosomes present in it. The ova, it contains XX chromosomes, and the sperms, it contains XY chromosomes. Now when this gets fertilized, right, when there will be a fusion of ova and sperm, the fertilization takes place. During fertilization, one X from the female and one Y or X from the male gametes will fuse, right. They will fuse, and a zygote will be formed. See, I'll show you this figure. Either X or Y from the male and one X from the female, they will fuse to form a zygote. Now if X from the male is taken, then the zygote form will be having XX, X of the male and X of the female. So the resulting baby will be a female child. But if there will be a Y from the male and X from the female, that is, the zygote will be having XY chromosome, then the resulting baby would be a boy. So the sex determination of the baby, it is completely depending on the father of the child, on the males, not the females. right? So it is completely depending on the father of the child, that is on the males. Okay, now the next topic, that is hormones other than sex hormones, which we have studied. The sex hormones we have studied, that is testosterone and estrogen. But as I said, there are many other hormones also secreted in our body, right? The first hormone which we are going to learn about is thyroid, right? It is located in our larynx. Thyroid gland, it is located in near our larynx. It produces thyroxine hormone. ठीक है, थायरॉक्सिन हार्मोन प्रोड्यूस करता है और इसका फंक्शन क्या है? इट कंट्रोल्स द एनर्जी प्रोडक्शन ऑफ अवर बॉडी. ठीक है, हमारे बॉडी का जो एनर्जी प्रोडक्शन होता है ये कंट्रोल थायरॉक्सिन हार्मोन करता है. ठीक है, देन द नेक्स्ट हार्मोन इज इंसुलिन. इंसुलिन, इट इज सिक्रीटेड इन द ग्लैंड नोन एज पेनक्रियास, राइट? पेनक्रियास आर लोकेटेड बिलो द स्टमक और इनका फंक्शन क्या होता है? इट कंट्रोल्स द ब्लड ग्लूकोज लेवल. ठीक है, देन द थर्ड वन हार्मोन विच वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इज एड्रेनालिन. एड्रेनालिन, इट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड इन द ग्लैंड कॉल्ड एड्रेनल्स. हमारे बॉडी में दो एड्रेनल्स होते हैं, दोनों एक एक किडनी के बाजू में होते हैं, बोथ अटैच्ड टू ईच किडनी, राइट? और इसका फंक्शन होता है, इट रेगुलेट्स हार्ट बीट, रेस्पिरेशन एंड ब्लड प्रेशर ऑफ द बॉडी. ह्यूमन बीइंग का हार्ट बीट, रेस्पिरेशन और ब्लड प्रेशर ये कौन कंट्रोल करता है? एड्रेनालिन हार्मोन. ठीक है, एंड देन इट इज पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड विच रिलीजेस ग्रोथ हार्मोन, राइट? और बॉडी के नॉर्मल ग्रोथ के लिए ये ज़रूरी होता है. ऑल्सो पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड जो है वो बाकी के जो एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स है जैसे कि एड्रेनालिन और थायराइड, टेस्टिस, ओवरीज, इन सब का सिक्रीशन भी कंट्रोल करता है, एज आई टोल्ड यू अर्लियर. सो इट इज नोन एज मास्टर ग्लैंड. ठीक है, नाउ दिस हॉर्मोन्स दे आर नॉट ओनली नेसेसरी फॉर ह्यूमन बींग्स but they are also necessary for insects to complete their life cycle. ठीक है, इंसेक्ट्स के बॉडी में भी इनका इतना ही महत्व है, राइट? इम्पॉर्टेंस है, एंड दैट वी विल बी learning in the next part of our video.